If I could get 5 minutes or less of your time, then I would like to talk about Fortnite rifts and how they work. I'm actually pretty surprised that this topic hasn't been covered in a video before.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Okay, well, this topic was probably brought up before, but to my knowledge no one has actually made a video on it. First of all, what are rifts? Well, rifts can be defined as cracks, splits, or break-ins. This can be applied to basically anything, most notably in geology. Everybody knows what Fortnite is at this point, so I ain't gonna even explain it. Rifts in Fortnite are portals that look like shards of blue glass, indicating what looks like a fracture in space and time. We first saw the appearance of rifts in Fortnite around Chapter 1 Season 5, where the theme was our world colliding with the world of Fortnite. Objects from both worlds would teleport to the opposite respecting side using rifts. These rifts were created when an individual known as the Visitor flew a rocket into the sky, creating a giant crack in Fortnite's first live event. The rifts in-game, when entered, would transport you high in the sky, allowing the player to deploy their glider and fly a great distance. Fortnite's rifts are most likely based on the science fiction versions of rifts. An example I can think of is from the show Doctor Who. The rifts in Doctor Who are described as weaknesses in space and time. The 7th Doctor once explained that rift wasn't quite the same word, and that a rift per se was a fraction running through a 4-dimensional area of space and time. Rifts could transport beings and objects from one end of the rift to another, or to another point in time on the same end of the rift. If this sounds familiar, it is, since this is basically the concept of wormholes, something I covered in my last video. Even Neil deGrasse Tyson had commented that the idea of rifts were precedent. However, Neil is more skeptical on Fortnite's depiction of rifts, saying that it seems to me that if there was a portal through time, it would not be in the form of a crack. It would be a spherical hole, as was accurately represented in the movie Interstellar. Imagine a 3-dimensional hole. That means you could fall in, no matter which direction you approach. That's kinda freaky. But that's exactly what a black hole is. It's a 3-dimensional hole. And then you can imagine attaching a wormhole to that. And then you'd travel through the space-time continuum. And you would have access to other parts of time if you did that. Ah, Neil, you do have a way with words. If you like my content, then consider liking and subscribing. Until next time, I'm ThiccBoiAsian, and I'll see you on the battle bus.